The Multiversus Yay or Nay series has returned, and today's characters, you can tell by the title and thumbnail of the video, Beetlejuice from, well, Beetlejuice, obviously. But we'll take some inspiration from his movie, and of course the animated series. There's a lot to pull from for Beetlejuice to be a character in Multiversus. Say what you want about it, say what you want, but the point of this video is to find out who wants Beetlejuice playable. You either type yay, you want to see Beetlejuice in the comments, or you want to see Beetlejuice playable in Multiverses down in the comments, just type yay, or type nay, you don't want to see him. So with that being said, let's start with the moveset portion of the video. So we'll start off with move number one. This one's a little simple one, but kind of envision his dash attack. Get the animation from the animated series of Beetlejuice running away from a sandworm. You know, just get the spinny feet, I don't even know, the spinny legs, I don't even know what to call it, but you see the good old classic animation, the legs, the feet start spinning incredibly fast, and then he just takes off incredibly quick. I imagine this like his dash attack. You might have to throw some sort of animation at the end of it, maybe a punch or a hip attack or something like that. Or you could just have Beetlejuice's dash attack, he just runs straight across the stage, and then the first thing he crashes into is, you know, that's when he deals damage or whatever. I don't know. But the dash attack, the spinny legs, I feel fit. It's not my best idea. I got better ones coming up, but, you know, it's an idea. Move number two, classic Beetlejuice here. I think a lot of people would expect this, and that would be his scary face. I think it has an actual name in the animated series. I don't remember off the top of my head what that's called. But the scary face, you know, the classic one in the movie where they say, hey, can you be scary? And he goes, blah! You know, that thing? Yeah, let's make that an attack. So how can you turn that into an attack, right? Beetlejuice's face just kind of like transforms into scary, and what, snakes come out or something? It just scares the opponent. And that's what I imagine the attack doing and being. I'm going to compare this to Mewtwo's down special for a second. In Smash Bros, if you play Mewtwo and you hit a down special, your opponent has to be pretty close to you for this attack to work. So it's going to be similar to Beetlejuice's scary face. If Mewtwo hits the down special, the opponent becomes dazed for a couple seconds, allowing for Mewtwo to then follow up. So I imagine, again, similar type of situation for Beetlejuice. If he's able to scare his opponent with his attack here, his scary face, maybe make this like a neutral special, the opponent becomes scared in place for a few seconds, allowing Beetlejuice to then follow up with a stronger attack for big damage, or maybe to try to start a combo string or whatever it might be. But again, Beetlejuice's scary face 1,000,000% needs to be part of, well, Beetlejuice's character, whether it's a move or a taunt or a winning animation or something. It just needs to be a part of him, but I think you can make this work as an attack. Move number three for Beetlejuice. Let's go with the one from the movie. I'll just call this like hammer arm or stretchy hammer arm, something like that. But Beetlejuice transforms both of his arms into these giant hammers or giant mallets and slams them straight down onto the ground. So I imagine this being like his grounded side attack. Maybe you could even make this his air side attack as well if you really want to. But again, his arms transform into these hammers or mallets and slam straight down. But I think you could go a tiny step further where you can have the move, if you charge it long enough, the longer you charge it, the longer reach his arm will go. So the longer distance it travels. So if you knock an opponent off stage and you want to go for a big hitting move, but you want to feel safe on stage, pull this move out and then bam, hit your opponent with a hammer off stage and, you know, almost practically guarantee a KO from this. This would be perfect. I love this, so had to include it for his moveset. Next up, let's go over some taunt and then alternate costume ideas. So taunt number one, it's showtime. I can't do the Beetlejuice voice, but this, yes, there's no doubt this would be a part of, this would probably have to be the default taunt that comes with them, right? It's perfect. You can't make up anything better. But I'm going to try it for a second. I'm not saying it's better, but here's a second option for a taunt, and that would be from the animated series where he does his little, he sticks his tongue out and kind of does the, but he's got like the snakes popping out of his head too. Get that as a part of the animation. I think people would really dig that, so just a couple ideas for taunts there. And then, like I said, for alternate costumes, we're going to take a couple ideas from the animated series. Up first, let's go with the overalls, or is he a farmer? I forget, but the overall with the straw hat Beetlejuice, Perfect idea. There you go. You could do that for like a fall season. That will be coming up after summer. So, and then Beetlejuice would be kind of perfect for like a Halloween character. So maybe this could be his first alternate costume to kind of help match the seasons, if that matters at all. But if it doesn't, who cares? Still an idea. But idea number 2, give him the sombrero hat. You know, it's nothing crazy. It's just a hat. People like hats. I like hats. I wear hats. So give Beetlejuice a sombrero. Perfect. There you go. Now, how about some ideas for ring outs? Of course, we mentioned sandworms very briefly towards the beginning of this episode. I think I did, at least during his dash attack. So we got to get sandworms involved somewhere, and I think sandworm would be a perfect candidate for a ring out. It's just a sandworm jumping out, you know, maybe he gets like grains of sand, you know, as he's jumping out, kind of sprinkled everywhere. But this would be perfect. Perfect. I tried to figure out a way to incorporate sandworm as a part of Beetlejuice's moveset. I came up with something, but it sounded a little too crazy, so I decided not to bring that up. But at least sandworm, nonetheless, should be a ring out, because I think that would be fantastic. And then just a couple cosmetic ideas. Player profile icon. Why not get handsome Beetlejuice? You know, I think it's when Lydia spritzes him with some like perfume or something that she created. So get handsome Beetlejuice. That could be an alternate costume. I just thought about that. That's perfect. There you go. You want another alternate costume? There you go. But you get that as like a profile icon would be kind of cool. And then speaking of Lydia, how about another one for a profile icon? Lydia kind of doing her summoning ritual, if you will, like in mid pose, whatever it is, but she's kind of like summoning Beetlejuice. So that'd be a really good idea. Again, Beetlejuice is like the perfect Halloween kind of character. And well, we got a new Beetlejuice movie coming out. So tie the two together makes sense. But you know, we're here for one question. And that question is, do you want Beetlejuice as a playable character? Just answer that. You don't need anything, no outside influence helping you out. Do you want Beetlejuice playable? Yay or nay? This one might confuse, or not confuse people, but I might get some weird looks in the comments. I'm going to give Beetlejuice a nay. Look, I don't mind the movie. I don't mind the animated series. It's fine. I just don't want to... He's not somebody that I'm extremely hyped to see as a playable character in Multiversus. I have a laundry list of other characters I'd much rather see before him. I think he could be fine. He could work. He'd probably be really fun. I might actually enjoy him. I probably would. But for me, I'm going to give him a nay. I'll leave it at that. Let me see what you guys got down in the comments. Yay or nay? Beetlejuice? We'll find out soon enough, I think.